On the 27th of February, #TheDress became a worldwide phenomenon. Millions of people were furiously debating about something as insignificant as the color of a dress.
Blue and black, or white and gold, the dress is going viral again.
The Salvation Army wants everybody to see black and blue.
Terrible, terrible thing of abuse against women.
I had the most amazing call on Friday. Asked me, do I know about the navy blue and black dress? And I said, yes, everybody knows about that. The idea is about the black and blue bruises. And I just said, that's amazing.
Domestic abuse is a subject that is not being spoken about. I think it has given people the opportunity to say, I'm an abused person.
The most amazing thing about Carehaven is the transformation that you see in the women. It provides refuge for the women. They run away. It's a safe house.
My mother's boyfriend molested me for many years.
I was abused emotionally, physically. I got kidnapped. I was trafficked.
This campaign actually does more to me than you guys will imagine, because it's the first time I'll speak about this for almost more than 9 years now.
It's the focus of a new ad campaign that brings attention to domestic violence.
This time it's being used to bring awareness to domestic violence.
Using social media.
So we've just had such an amazing response. Controversial, but lovely, because people are talking.
I have overcome everything in my life.
Neither a child or no woman should be abused. And if they are, they should open up now and break the silence and speak to someone.
And I feel beautiful about myself now. And I think I can look people in the eye.
So this is my only home that my children ever known.
With one print ad, we were able to turn a meaningless conversation into a global talking point about something that matters.
We are fighting for ourselves and every other woman who's still silent. The question is, will you fight with us?
We were asked to help KFC increase the relevance of its offering and to drive an exciting in-store experience, creating brand love, word of mouth, and return visits by the urban youth market. Our research confirmed that this core target audience is heavily interested in music. Also, that there are many local artists struggling to get signed by professional music labels. Our solution: since KFC does not have its own record label, we decided to create a record table. A new one-of-a-kind music platform, allowing us to publish local music right in front of our music-loving audience while they eat at our restaurants. So, the KFC Soundbite was born, and the creation of digital audio tables inside our stores, turning an ordinary eating experience into an interactive digital sound experience that supports and amplifies local up-and-coming artists. We use bespoke digital ink as opposed to normal digital screens, allowing for greater durability on a surface where customers eat and often spill their orders. The tables were visually designed by local artists to create branded surfaces that customers could simply touch to play tracks and even share the music with their friends through social sharing. The audience could listen by placing their elbows on the table surface, giving them an immersive musical experience without disturbing anyone else in store. Our technology transmitted sound waves up the customer's arms and into their ears using innovative bone technology. Using their mobile phones allowed the user to gain added interaction and information about the artists. Results: customers were drawn to the visually impactful tables and gave overwhelmingly positive feedback about the experience.
I think it's very cool, and I honestly think that it should be on all the tables.
I would want to have one of those tables at my place.
We should support more South African music. Yeah, so I think KFC is really doing a good job.
I like the fact that it's local artists as well.
The youth likes technology. So when you incorporate such things into a place where you can come and eat and listen to music without having to have headphones, it's the best of both worlds.
Elphones.
The installation increased the average dwell time of the customer in-store and is now an important element of KFC's in-store innovation program and its intent to connect with the young digitally enabled consumer.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Pretty Ugly.
My name is Gingerbread Man. It's Tuli Stark.
It's your boy Never Cool. Shout out to y'all, man. Like, this is a platform. Yo, my team.
Big up to KFC Soundbite.
What if South Africa's leading short-term insurer could not only help their clients when things go wrong, but prevent things from going wrong in the first place? With that goal in mind, we created the Be Safe digital campaign. The app launched with a focus on the Be Safe feature, a unique utility which enables you to allow loved ones to know you're safe at any time. Simply activate your chosen guardian and they will be able to see where you are when you're out and about, or on a journey, and even be alerted when you reach your destination. We told South Africa about the app and its Be Safe feature across a variety of digital and social channels, as well as radio, by simply telling stories of its benefits.
So one day I found out about the Suntime Be Safe app. As soon as I found out about it, I called her. Here's how it works.
An interactive campaign site allowed you to experience the app on your phone without having to download it. Simply pair your phone to the site and experience the app as a character in one or two stories. A young girl on a first road trip and a protective dad, or a travelling businessman who worries about the safety of his outdoors-loving wife. The Be Safe functionality struck a chord with safety-conscious couples, parents and families across South Africa. With over 25,000 downloads in 2 months and counting, the app is becoming part of South African families' lives, helping them feel and be safer. Santam has become an insurer that helps people before things go wrong.
Both my wife and I really enjoy the outdoors. We have dogs, we have kids, we like getting them out there.
We've hiked everywhere together. Otter Trail, Transkei, Drakensberg, lots in the Cedarburg, a lot up Table Mountain. You can do the same hike over and over again, and every time it's different.
But I'm on the road a lot at the moment, so I can't get to go with her as much as I'd like to. Which is hard for me. I hate not being able to be with her. Which is why we started using the Santam app with Be Safe.
The app gives me the option to allow my husband to see where I am and just be there with me, even when he's not.
It gives me a bit of peace of mind. And her too.
So me and my friends, my close friends, are going away on a road trip. And I'm really excited because it'll be my first time away from home. But there's only one problem. My dad. He's really overprotective.
Yeah, it's difficult to let go, I guess. She's a little grown up now. I wouldn't like to think I'm more strict than any other parent. I do insist that when she leaves the house, I need to know where she's going. And when she arrives at a destination, I expect a message just so I can know that she's arrived there safely. Then I'm comfortable.
So I got my dad to download the Santam app with the Be Safe function before I left. The app allowed my dad and the rest of my family to know exactly where we were. I notified them when we had arrived safely at our next stop. The app even sent out alerts when we had arrived at our next location within a certain time. It's not like he can always follow me. I gave him permission to follow me for this trip. And seeing that he also lent me his car, I guess it's fine.
She thinks I'm overprotective, yes, definitely. But in today's society, you cannot be overprotective, you're just protective. When she's away, it's nice to have an app like this to know where she is and to know that she's okay.
Cape Town has a drug problem, and it has an impact on nearly everyone in the city. Many young people who have been sucked into this life are too scared to seek help. They fear rehab means being handed over to the police, locked up away from their families and friends, or harshly judged. So we created Someone in Cape Town, the story of an anonymous young man recovering from drug addiction told through Facebook, YouTube and Tumblr posts. The campaign had two elements, both of which were based on the real stories of recovered addicts. We used actors to recreate these stories, allowing us to protect the identities of the people involved. The first element was the backstory, where we told the journey into addiction by pre-populating the timeline of the Facebook page with 5 years of posts. From his 15th birthday through to finishing school and moving into a digs with a drug dealer where he became an addict, he ends up living on the streets and hitting rock bottom when his mom dies. For the second element, we kicked off the live portion of the campaign on someone's first day of rehab in a free city run program.
Okay, so I just came from my NA meeting. My sponsor said I should come up with some goals for the year. It's mad because like 2 months ago my only goal was to get high.
These posts aim to demystify the recovery process in the hope that it urges young drug users to also seek help and believe that beating addiction is possible.
Today at rehab, the counselor made us write about the time we tried to stop.
And as someone shared his story, those following opened up and shared their own stories. The outpouring of interest, support and cries for help were overwhelming. Our community managers quickly responded, answering questions and helped guide many people into recovery. Someone in Cape Town has become one of the city's most effective anti-drug campaigns ever run.
There are many routes you can go down that enable you to give to charity. You can give to an organization, a project, or cause. However, how do you know exactly where your money is going and how it's being used? And then there's that feeling of being disconnected from the impact your giving has on the lives you are helping. Introducing Giver, one-to-one giving. A digital platform that allows you to choose an individual at a registered non-profit organization, give to their specific need, and see how it impacts their life. Once you give to an individual's need, you automatically start following their progress and become a part of their story. Meet Nteba. He lives in the Haven Night Shelter. He wanted to become a tour guide, but first he needed a first aid certificate. A social worker uploaded his need onto Giver's need feed. From the need feed, 6 people chose to give. The money was raised and he took the first aid course. The 6 givers who helped instantly received this photo update and thank you message so they could see the tangible impact of their generosity. The Haven Night Shelter received the money and paid for the course on his behalf, ensuring that 100% goes towards the designated need. On the same day he got his first aid certificate, his social worker posted this need for the tour guide course. The full amount was raised and now he's currently on the course and well on his way to becoming a tour guide. Givers have helped with a wide range of needs. Nolutando, office admin course. Mpilisi, forklift driver training. Albert, carpentry course. Nadine, wheelchair repairs. Zama, My City Wheelchair Bus Pass. These 2 guys from Kulisa got ID cards so they could be employed. And the list of gives goes on. All NPOs and transactions on Giver are verified and vetted by the community chest, making Giver 100% not-for-profit and 110% for social good. There are over 30 NPOs on the Giver platform, and in the first 3 months, over 100,000 Rand and counting has been given to start changing lives. If you change nothing, nothing changes. Giver is a transparent, tangible, practical mechanism to give a damn.